Alright guys, we're back doing street bike shit. And you know what that means? Pageantry and chicken strips. Here we go.
You guys are going to see a lot of AlpineStars gear in this video, and that's because they hooked it up with tracksuits, boots, and gloves. So big shout out to them.
Sam's taking his bike back now. I definitely had fun. I have one more in me if Sam decides he doesn't want to do it. Being on a bike that's sprung for a rider that's 100 pounds more than me, and you know, I feel good. Didn't crash my friend's bike. He still hates me. So it's now time to go fast as fuck. Sam's gonna go fast as fuck. Were you guys waiting here for me? Oh shoot, I forgot to tell you about the track day. Tell you what, I'm gonna go upstairs, unpack this. I'll let Sam tell you about classic track days, and then we'll unpack the rest of it together. Give me a minute, I'll be right back.
Oh, Travis is the worst, and why the hell am I doing this for him? I really don't know. But we didn't come here to talk about Travis, we came to talk about Classic Track Day. Classic Track Day came about to give cool old ARMA racers with vintage bikes a track day without all the nonsense. Classic Track Day is dope city. It's pure fun. Everything you want on two wheels. It's held at Willow Springs International Raceway about 4 or 5 times a year, and it's organized by my good friend Brady Walker. Brady's been trying to get me to come out and do it for the last couple years, and I finally caved in. And I gotta tell you, for the last year and a half, I've been completely immersed, and it's been the best experience. Classic Track Day just hits different. Most of the bikes that are out there are from the 70s and 80s, and most of them still have drum brakes. But in 2021, Classic Track Day saw some great growth in attendance and now includes a modern motorcycle group for beginner and intermediate riders. There are some caveats. You have to be vetted to be invited to the track day if you got a modern motorcycle. There's a zero tolerance policy for stupidity on the track and even less off the track. Don't let that dissuade you. Travis will put a link in the description below, so click, click, click. Speaking of stupidity, let's review why I invited Travis to come out and ruin what is a blissful track day experience. The real reason is because Travis sucks at bikes, and this would be a great opportunity for him to transition out of his big boy pull-up diapers and feel what a real motorcycle is capable of. My ulterior motive for this is while I do love my Triumph Street Triple R, I really want a Husqvarna 701 Supermoto. And if anybody is gonna crash my triple and be able to afford to buy me a new bike outright, well, it's that dude.
Oh, okay, that's enough from Sam. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired of hearing his voice. I'm sure you're all tired of hearing my voice too. So let's just do a 30-second montage. This is Classic Track Day. That was fun, but let's really unpack what a track day is. In case you're brand new to this, maybe you've never ridden a motorcycle at all, a track day happens on a racetrack, but it is 100% not a race in any shape or form. There's no keeping score, there's no point system. Track days are really just a closed course opportunity to explore your skills and push yourself to the next level without the fear of an errant Prius cutting you off, because there aren't any. And I know some of you were probably thinking before you even watched this video, why would I do a track day if I'm not ever planning on racing? I gotta tell you, track days are for everyone. The closed course environment, the non-competitive nature of it, the only thing that will hurt you on a racetrack is your own ego. And as long as you check that just enough, you will improve your skills, as well as have a blast. So like Sam said, there isn't a lot of ego and there aren't a lot of Jixer bros out there wadding their bikes into corners. So if you're wondering why I flew 1,200 miles to do Classic Track Day, it's really because of that. Because in every class, passing is allowed as long as you're respectful, and in every single group, there are people trying to both improve their own skills as well as improve their friends' skills. Because if we all ride better, then we are a better motorcycle community. And being a better motorcycle community makes us better for those that don't even ride. Just the people who have to share the road with us in their cars, which hopefully is some of you guys. Having those skills dialed in really makes us all better. So help your friends, you know? The other big thing about Classic Track Day is that they're held at Willow Springs International Raceway. There's actually 2 tracks there. This was at Big Willow. I think the next day is gonna be at Streets of Willow. Streets of Willow is a great place. In fact, it's a great supermoto track. And if you've got something like a Husqvarna, like a Vitpillen or a 701 Supermoto, it's a great place to really just learn how to be on a racetrack. Because there aren't a lot of places on that racetrack that are gonna end up getting you into trouble before you even realize you got yourself into trouble. Willow Springs isn't like that. It's a fantastic place to be, which I think is probably part of why Brady chooses to do the track days there. I do really just want to take an opportunity to thank you guys again for watching the last video. I do want to thank Sam. It was great being there. I had a lot of fun. I wish I could have ridden worse, but I'm smoother on a bike than him. It's probably got something to do with the fact that I'm not 14 feet tall. I also want to thank Husqvarna, because even though they haven't given me a bike to use at Classic Track Day yet, I'm pretty sure they should. Anyway, Husqvarna, I'm sorry for not returning your calls. Get at me, man. We can be friends again. Let's do this. I'll see you guys in the next video. I think we might actually be going racing, which is a weird pivot, but
It was the greatest thing, and one of the things I love about Classic Track Days on Saturdays is that I get to hang out and party and watch everything else happen that night and not have to worry about getting up at 5. But yeah, it was excellent, and this is going to be one for the books for sure. I can't wait to see what you guys came up with on your lens. Thanks for coming. October 31st, Halloween.
Yes.
Halloween
That's
for
gonna
real.
be streets too.
And we're gonna do costumes, and I'm gonna put money on the line this time. No one ever does costumes, and I do so lame. There are like 3 people. I'm like,
dude,
I'm putting out $100 for the best costume.
I will race in a chicken suit.
I would love that.
This is a video. We're gonna drink beer first. If you guys don't drink Lone Star,